everyone, and welcome to Tresses, Dresses, and Hot Messes. Happy Tuesday. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. It's beautiful out, so that's a plus. So today I wanted to talk to you about some masks that I've been using and that I like. So you might want to try some. And so I'm going to tell you about a couple that I tried in the past couple of weeks. One being the Basha Luminizing Black Mask. Now, when I first tried this, I had not heard much about it before, and I decided to go for it because I could always use some illuminating to the face, and it is a deep cleansing for the pores, cleans out the oil and dirt in your pores, and it's for illuminizing, so I thought, why not? I'll go for it. Get ready for this picture. Don't be scared. So I tried it. This is what happens. It is a peel-off mask, so when it dries, you peel it off. And as you can see, I started peeling. However, nobody told me that when you peel it off, it might actually feel like you're peeling your face off. So it did hurt a little bit, and I may or may not have cried a little when I peeled it off. But it did work really well, and I noticed a difference in my face right away, but I did not want to do it again because it actually really did hurt a lot. So next, I tried the same brand because I did like the way it worked, and I went for, this time, the white mask, which is a bright white mask, and this one actually has hydrating features in it, so it's a little bit more hydrating, it's a little bit easier on the skin. It also has antioxidants in it, so it helps with uneven skin tones and dark spots. Also did that one. I looked like Mrs. Doubtfire for a couple of minutes, but it was a lot better, and it did not hurt when I peeled it off. I recommend this one more than the other one, but if you could take the pain, go for it. But I decided to stick with the bright white mask. I thought it worked really well. I did notice a difference after, and I like the peel-off mask because it's not as messy as other masks when you have to scrub it off and use a washcloth, and it's a bit of a process. So these are pretty cool because you just peel it off and you can see the instant results, and obviously if you keep using them, you'll see more and more results. Another one that I tried just last night was the first time that I used it. It is from the brand Kors, and it is a Wild Rose Vitamin C Advanced Brightening Sleeping Facial. They have another Wild Rose mask that you can just do once, and this one is actually a sleeping facial, which is cool because you can leave it on overnight, and it's clear. You just rub it in kind of like you would do your moisturizer. You could leave it in overnight, and you don't have to do any work. You're just sleeping, and it's working its magic while you're asleep, which is awesome. And it smells really good. It smells like roses, so it's soothing while you fall asleep. Who doesn't want their face to smell like roses? So that's a really good one. It is for uneven skin tone and dark spots. So it has vitamin C in it, which helps with that. It also helps with anti-aging. So your face is going to be hydrated. It helps with the uneven skin tone, and it helps with the brightening. So I noticed a difference after just the one used last night, but obviously if you keep using it, you'll notice more and more of a difference. It says that within 14 days you'll notice that your face is brighter, more illuminated, so I'm going to keep using it and see what happens. And again, it smells really good, so those are some things that you might want to try. Another thing that I'd like to discuss today is I was reading my magazine, and they had a Q&A section about summer skincare, and there's some information that I didn't know, and maybe you have the same questions, so I'm gonna give you a little info about what I found in my magazine. So somebody asked, is it okay to use last year's SPF? So I'm sure you probably have a lot of sunscreens and sunblocks and skincare moisturizers with SPF in it, and you're probably wondering if the SPF is still good this year. if it's, you know, a little bit older. And so they said that sunscreen doesn't expire for 3 years. So if it was stored in a cool place, it's probably okay because the heat breaks down the SPF. So if you stored it in a cool place and you still have it from last year, it should be fine. And they also advise to check the expiration date because that will let you know when it was made, because you never know how long it was sitting on the shelf in the store. So that's another good tip. Another question that they asked is, do the UV lights that cure the gel manicures cause skin cancer? And this is something that a lot of my friends have been talking about because we love the gel manicures. They last much longer and they look nicer. They said that according to a recent study, the time spent under the lights, which is about 6 to 10 minutes complete time in one manicure, is safe. But dermatologists still recommend wearing sunscreen, and you can ask your nail tech to do your pre-manicure massage with an SPF. So you could use like about an SPF of 30 on your hands before you do that. But the time under there is short, so it's not horrible, but you know, in the long term, you don't know. So those are just some tips that I learned that I want to share with you guys because you might have been wondering the same thing. And that will wrap up our show for today. So, and try some masks. Let me know how they work out. Be careful of the black one because it really does hurt, so be careful. And let me know how it works out for you. So that's it for today. Thanks for joining me. See you next week on Tresses, Dresses, and Hot Messes.